As we speak, the night sky is changing. And these changes are not small, they're happening fast and might reshape how we view the heavens. What once felt permanent and unchanging is now under threat. Astronomers and experts, including Neil deGrasse Tyson, are raising the alarm. Their concern focuses on Polaris, the North Star, a symbol of direction and stability for thousands of years. For sailors, explorers, and astronomers, Polaris has been a celestial compass, always shining in the northern sky. But now, Polaris is showing worrying signs of change. Scientists believe it might be nearing the end of its life. Recent studies show that Polaris is part of a triple star system. That means what we see as a single star is actually three stars, Polaris A, AB, and B, gravitationally connected. These stars orbit and affect each other, especially in brightness. Even a tiny disruption in the system can change how bright Polaris looks from Earth. One of the biggest red flags is Polaris's irregular pulsation. It's no longer following a predictable cycle of brightening and dimming. Astronomers have measured a 4.5-second increase in its pulsation period. That might seem small, but it can mean something serious is happening inside the star. These irregularities are often seen when a star is approaching supernova stage, a massive explosion that ends a star's life. A study by the Royal Astronomical Society in 2023 even suggested Polaris could already be at this stage. Since Polaris is 323 light-years away, we're seeing it as it was centuries ago. If it exploded today, we wouldn't witness it until the year 2348. It's entirely possible the explosion has already happened. We're just waiting for the light to finally reach Earth. Polaris is more than a star, it's part of our history and identity. From ancient sailors to today's hikers, it has guided people across land and sea. Aligned almost perfectly with Earth's axis, Polaris appears still in the sky. This makes it essential for navigation and mapping. If Polaris disappears, there is no true replacement. Other stars aren't perfectly aligned and can't provide the same level of accuracy. This situation is reminding scientists of another star, Betelgeuse in Orion. Betelgeuse has also shown strange behavior, sparking fears of an imminent supernova. Now Polaris is exhibiting similar patterns, fueling more concern. Although NASA hasn't issued a public warning, the signs are troubling. Independent astronomers are urging for more focus on Polaris. Its unique role makes any instability a big deal for the astronomy world. Polaris is a type of star that goes through evolutionary phases. It begins with hydrogen fusion, expands into a red giant, and may eventually explode. If it becomes a supernova, it would be safe for Earth due to its distance. But visually, the night sky would change forever. The explosion could outshine the moon, lighting the sky for weeks or months. It might even be visible in daylight, an event rarely seen. The disappearance of Polaris would also affect constellations like Ursa Minor. The constellation would appear distorted, changing how we view the sky. Losing the North Star would be disorienting, especially in the northern hemisphere. We've relied on it for millennia, and its absence would be deeply felt. From a scientific view, the loss of Polaris is both a challenge and opportunity. We'd lose a stable reference point but gain the chance to learn more about star deaths and evolution. Astrophysicists like Dr. Emily Levesque call Polaris a rare opportunity to observe a Cepheid variable star in action. This could teach us more than any existing model. Professor Brian Cox believes this could help us understand binary and trinary systems during their final stages. Dr. Avi Loeb from Harvard says the chaos inside Polaris reflects the complexity of the universe. Even ancient cultures linked Polaris with kingship, power, and immortality. Losing it would be like losing a piece of our shared human story. From mythology to science, Polaris connects many parts of our past. Its vanishing would mark not just a celestial change, but a cultural and symbolic one. With advanced telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope and the Vera Rubin Observatory, we may soon gather enough data to predict Polaris's fate. Meanwhile, sky watchers and amateur astronomers are encouraged to observe Polaris. Even a basic backyard telescope can track changes in brightness. This is a rare time when ordinary people can be part of a real-time cosmic event. Imagine telling your children how we once had a North Star, now just a memory. That day might come sooner than we think. Polaris could soon become a legend, not a light in our sky. The universe is always changing, and Polaris may be the next great story in that transformation. Even what seems eternal can fade, reminding us how dynamic space truly is. There is no certainty that Polaris will explode soon. But its strange behavior tells us that something is happening, and we need to pay attention. Polaris is more than just a star, it's a window into the mysteries of the cosmos. And it's a powerful reminder of how much we still don't know. Subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching.